We've got one foot in the door. Champions League football for Ibiza. Win our game in hand, we're probably there. Everyone, welcome to another Ibiza episode. My name is Frank, and this is To Be Frank. Very quickly, what a run we've had. Obviously, with the new game being announced and everything, and obviously the Queen dying, which is just something I had to mention in this video, just so I can time date and try and remember what I was roughly doing when she passed away. It's a surreal thing, isn't it? Like, I wouldn't say overwhelming sadness would be my initial reaction, just peculiar, isn't it? Like, it's just one of those constants in your life and you don't really think about it. Just so strange. But some of the discourse I've seen about it just confuses me greatly. It's just one of those things, I guess. Where did we leave you? Obviously, with the new game coming out, I am trying to play probably maybe like a month or two every episode now. I want to get this to a place where I'm happy to leave it and move on to new things, which is what I want to do. If we just flick through a couple of our results, we beat a amateur team 1-0 away in the Copa del Rey, which didn't matter too much because we won our second round and lost to Tenerife. We're trying to rotate people in between these games, and obviously it didn't work for us. I can't even say we did well. We not really. If I take them games away. Either way, league-wise, followed up with a draw away to Levante. Not fantastic, as you can imagine. This was, however, and I will show you the goals for this one, 5-3 win at home against Atletico. Our expected goals was 3.7, so we had a storming game. We did concede 3, though, so obviously not ideal. If I show you this here, Lavery with a very cultured finish there, side-footed it, hit the inside of the post, went in. It was a goal fest. Honestly, there was 5 goals by about the 30th minute, I believe, if I recall correctly. Easy goal for Sakari in there, just a tap-in, fantastic cross. We answered back straight away, more or less. Vignato plays through Wilf. I know I say this every episode, but I think Wilf's gone to that God mode level now. He's as you see him score another there, that just rests him just slightly in. But no, I think he's on 26 goals now. We've played 26 games in the league, so he's averaging a goal a game, which is unbelievable for a start. But other than that, I can't see him being here next year. He's just destroying this league now. He's tearing it apart. If I was Barca or Real Madrid, I'd throw 50 million or 40 million at him just to. By the way, I don't know what Jimenez was doing there. He literally just fancied the goal. Have it in, have that. I'd throw money at Wilf just to get him away from us because he's just annoying to play against. And he just absolutely is just killing things. A perfect 10 rating for him there. He's got a £59 million release clause. If someone activated it, there's nothing I can do about that. But to be real with you, I'd probably be happy with that money, honestly. Another 2 from Wilf in this game here. I'll try not to show all the goals or we'll be here all day because obviously I'm recapping a lot more now. Another goal from Marco Calpi, someone who's been playing a lot better and getting a lot more minutes on the pitch, really developing well now. 19 years old, training really well. If you look at his stats, he's only started 5 games, but he's been off the bench more or less every game that we played. And obviously in the Conference League, he's been absolutely amazing. 6 goals and 3 assists in 6 games there. So a goal a game and a couple of assists to throw in on the Conference League. In the league, 4 goals and 5 assists. Very good for a very hard position to develop in for a young player, that's centre mid or centre attacking mid. Difficult place to play. He's relishing it though at the moment. Valladolid away, 2 goals from Calpi, 1 from Sema, our cheap pickup we got. 1-0 win at home against Sporting. Sociedad, another 3-1 win. Tiber scored in that game. We'll just check on his development with you now. Developing well, arrows going up. 19 natural fitness, by the way. It's not something you would associate with a 6'6" behemoth of a man. But him being 18 is great. With 19 natural fitness, this man could play till 40. That's like Ryan Giggs level of natural fitness. Probably not the best person to mention currently with everything going on. But just an example of someone who had a really long career. Unfortunately, he has spent a lot of his time outside of that having a bad influence on life. Milos Milenkovic, you'll probably say, oh, who is that? I will show you. Obviously, January happened after this game. So let me recap. Let's just have a look what we did. Because I am a little bit misremembering things now as well myself. Here we are. Yes, one massive departure. I can't believe I forgot to show you this. Omar Triana, in the middle of January, left us 22 million. You're thinking, oh, that's not too much money. Why would you sell him? That was his release clause. I completely forgot about it, sadly. He's already playing for City, as he should. Well deserved that move, Omar Triana. It was fantastic for us. I mean, if we look back, we brought him from a very young kid from Colombia. He come in and played top flight football from the second he was bought for us and was fantastic at it and was doing so well. 22 million to one of the best clubs in the world. Wish him all the best. He's a hero of the save, an absolute hero of the save, Omar Triana. However, that left us with a hole to fill in right back, of course, and we did. Picked up a young player here called Brian San Emeteria. It's just for our B team. Tommy Doyle, 3.7 million, was a player I was looking at Man City. We managed to free up a non-EU place by one of our players actually becoming an EU national, which helps massively. I can't remember off the top of my head who he was now, but it allowed us to free up a role. So we managed to bring him in and obviously filled up that third spot. Very solid player, good Mazzala, young, obviously 24, already put in a fair few good performances for us. He's played 6 games since he's coming in January, so he's already settled in. Obviously, he's got to learn the language and other things, and learn our tactical system. But he'll get there. It's a decent pickup for 3.7 million. Well, keeps in line with our not spending more than we bring in, and we haven't. We're 1.5 million under that. Player who had my eye on for quite a while was Milos Milenkovic from Serbia. 5.5 million was his release clause at Red Star. Obviously, we played Red Star in the groups, which is how my scouts were basically looking at him. 19 determination, 17 flair, great first touch, can pass, good technique, fantastic player. I don't know what his best position. I don't know what his best position is yet. I'm torn between centre attacking mid or centre mid. I don't really know. I don't think he's not a goal scorer with 8 finishing and like just other stats like where's his composure? 12. It's okay. Just I don't know. I don't think he's to be banging in goals. Not for us anyway. Don't know. But fantastic pickup for 5.5. Our replacement right back, Pablo Castillo, Argentinian, again a non-EU player, obviously, which helped massively. However, he wasn't. He's actually half Spanish, which I didn't look into because I was rushing around because it was middle of January. I sold Triana, my best right back, and I was thinking, oh no. Well, I didn't think, oh no, I thought, well, the worst word than that. I was like, that is not great because obviously I wasn't planning to do it. They paid his release clause. There's not much I can do. So he was off. I offered him a contract to stay. I can't match City's wages, can I? So he's off. I found him, fantastic. Was really happy with him. He is a bit aggressive. I do like, but clearly I don't want too many red cards. He's actually less of a complete article than Triana was. He's good. He is only 20, so he can develop. These technicals need to improve, or he's at risk of being replaced straight away. However, fantastic player. He started really well. He's got an above 7 rating in his first 4 games, so it does bode well. And just our last sign was £400 for Victor Koski, just a 3-star young player I fancied having a punt on. 400 quid, you can't go wrong. Either way, Milenkovic got his first goal. We'll show it because it might be a nice moment. He wasn't brought in to score goals, but he did well here. Just load it and we'll watch it. Espanyol away as well. Game we should have won as well. We were trying to. Hold on, we'll slow it down a tad. Sorry. Seema played into Milenkovic. Seeded. Squared up with the keeper, put it away. But the moment it was in the game was fantastic. It was the 88th minute. So it gives us a chance to literally win very comfortably. Vignata scored 2 at home against Betis. And that leaves us with a couple of games to play. Obviously, the Conference League rolled on without us. When you finish first, you don't have to play the first knockout round either. We've got Anderlecht. And looking at some of these teams in here, probably scared of Leicester. PSV would be a tricky one. But arguably, with 3rd place in the Liga, which is where we are currently, I really fancy us in this competition. I really do. I think Leicester would be a challenge. But hopefully we can avoid them. But Anderlecht is also quite hard. And I don't know if there is it is a 2-legged affair. So that gives me a bit more confidence. Kids. Oh yeah. Not even my children running past having fun. How dare they? I'm recording the video. So we've got Valencia today. We'll play Anderlecht away, and we'll see. I might throw in the other Anderlecht game as well, but we'll find out. We'll go to the Valencia game. Join me back for that. 2 seconds. Here we are for the Valencia game. Pick the team. It was pretty much straightforward. We've got Maximiano, Monsalve, Mitrovic, Satala, Castillo, our new right back, Tommy Doyle, our new defensive mid, Oriana, Badawi, Vignato, Tybor, and Wilfred up top. Man himself. 28 goals in 28 starts and 11 assists. That is Ballon d'Or level of performance so far from him. However, Valencia is a very difficult game, but we need to start picking up some big points now. We're getting to the crunch time of the season, and obviously with the added, not pressure, but the added playing time of playing in the Conference League as well, the knockout stages, and they're two-legged, so we're playing a lot more games than we're used to. So we've got to try and stay steadfast and see what that should be offside, but it doesn't matter. I don't know. What did he give there? He'd probably give a corner. I'm seeing the linesman do something with his flag, but I couldn't see what it was. Either way, it was a really good interception from Satalo to stop that from being a really big problem. So it didn't matter in the end. But the league table looks good. It looks like Madrid's basically wrapped this up. They're 14 points clear, and they're over 20 games played. So, give it a couple of games, they've wrapped this league up already, which is ridiculous pace. Looks like we've got a free kick now. Tommy Doyle's over it. Can he float one in? He can. It's back stick. Oh, it's off the line from Guedes. Oriana, back to Tommy Doyle. Got a bit of time on Salve. Not really who you want on the edge of the box, is he, your left back? I say that. He's played a ball in and it was fantastic to Oriana. That is probably someone a bit more technical you want on the ball, but didn't amount to anything. Vignato spins, Badawi plays the ball. Oh, that's not very, very poor. Tried to pick out Tybor. Oh, Hugo Duro. That caught me off my stride. I was thinking, so 1-0 to Valencia. Do you know what? That Hugo Duro proper took me off my stride. I was just thinking he scores every time we play against him. And it proper threw me, that one. I was like, oh, not him again. Tybor misses the ball there. Carrera, Ivanusec. I quite like, actually. Tommy Doyle, Tybor. Good ball into Wilf. Got time. Whereas he spins back. Oh, Tommy Doyle's played the ball back into him. Oh, Wilf. I thought he did it again. Not to be. Great change it, and in the change between Tommy Doyle and Wilf Gnonto, sorry. But he couldn't put it away. The chance was wasted. Castillo heads away. He's already on a yellow, which is not good. It's a hard game enough as it is without worrying about that. And there he is, Hugo Duro, once more. I was too busy just picking out sleep from our end. He scored again. Caught me snapping. I knew that was onside. Oh, we can't. Every time we play Valencia, we get absolutely turned over. Can't do well against this team at all. It's funny because Atletico, who are arguably a better team, I don't struggle with typically. Away, I've even beat them 3-0. And that was when we were really bad, really bad. Valencia's got our number. It's one of our teams we just struggle against. However, we've got a nice buffer from even fourth, let alone falling out of Champions League places. We've got a really good buffer at the moment. Obviously, we don't want to eat into that buffer. You don't want to be running out the season in bad form. That just makes everything harder. On Salve. Oh, it's a terrible pass. Castillo's been caught lacking here. Guedes. Can he stop the ball getting in? He can't. Carrera. Byline. Spins in. Hugo Duro heads away. Musa. They're controlling the show here. This game is dead in dead in the water. They're probably completely just silly now. Musa, Paulson. It's weird seeing Valencia being able to keep a hold of Yunus Musa. It's just that they don't typically, they're not typically able to do so. Yeah, Hugo Duro scores again. We're getting absolutely knackered here. But if you look at the stats, it ain't that bad at all. It really isn't. We're not even playing that badly. We've had roughly the same amount of shots to them. It's just one of our teams. We just can't beat this lot. Edge. He was offside, but I don't know whatever. Playing on. Yato. Oriana. Played through. Got to be a goal. Oh, he took it past the keeper. Squares it back. Badawi. 3-1. Get in. Lovely movement from Wilf there. Just the way he was able to keep his calm and keep his head spun back and just give Badawi an easy tap in. It's a fantastic start to the second half, and that's what we want to see. So we'll give him encouragement when I can. I like how he spun and played it back for Badawi, and it's a tap in. Courage. And if you look at that, we've actually got higher XG than Valencia now, so very annoying. Gaia. Headed away. Ivanusec. No one's really pressing him, though. There is someone coming out now. Who is that? Well, Oriana. Basically, even Usach just stood on the ball then, basically. It was like, I will wait for someone to pressure me. Yaya, Carrera, Paulson, Vins, Guedes. It's a good save, but it's too much power on it. You can't stop it from going in. What is going on this episode? Please. So annoying. Oh, brilliant. It's drove away. Fantastic. But no, as I was explaining, that we've, you know what, we've arguably been a better team, like on paper. Just everything's gone in for them. Every shot's gone in. Yato's through on goal. It's a bad miss. Bad miss. We're going to end up having more shots and more XG. I can feel it. And lose 4-1. A 3-goal margin is very kind for Valencia. Don't deserve it at all. No chance. Gaia, what is he doing? Remember. Pacheco. Rocky heads down. Milenkovic. High ball. He can't be onside. He was. How can he not score that? That's shocking. He even had someone to be right. He could just pass away for an easy goal. Doyle was over the corner now. Swung in. Yeah, Carby. Too good for him. Bro. Chipped in. Guy heads away. Arambari. Theo intercepts. Or knocks the ball down at least. Yeah, Carby's giving the ball to Wilf. Even he's not scored. Wow, this is insane. We have to put our shooting boots on for the Conference League game. This is embarrassing now. Mad. I can't believe we've lost this game. Genuinely, look at the stats over here. This is absolutely baffling. Any other day we'd win this 3-1. It's mad. Just don't give. Wow, headed off the line. Mitro whacks clear. They nearly make it 5. Well, you can have this little win. You are still miles off of me, Valencia. So enjoy your win. Theo, Fiver, can't do it. Arambari. Vasquez. Come on, we've had enough of this. I have personally. I've had enough of this game. I'm too salty. I can't enjoy it. I've had enough. We put the plan in action. We did well. Statistically, we did fine. And we're on the end of a beating, which is not good. Clear and deserved winners? No. Anyway, let's try and get that negative funk out of our head. Ignore the ice cream van and the children outside trying to ruin this lovely episode. And yes, I'll join you back for the Anderlecht game. We need a better performance than that, obviously, to say the least. Back in a second. I've had a look over a few things, and I think for the game at Anderlecht, Bashiri's going to come in. He's a known quantity. There's a few things Castillo did last game, which I don't know, just didn't look great to me. So I've decided to go for Bashiri. But other than that, it's more or less an unchanged team. We'll go into it. It's a big game for us. It's our first knockout European game ever, I think. It's got to be, isn't it? It's our first time in Europe, so it has to be. It's a hard one. Anderlecht are a lot better team than people give credit for. Obviously, they can churn out region after region. It's an unbelievable player. And do it consistently, like they do in real life. They do it on the game too. You can always find a good region at Anderlecht. And that's a fantastic start. I can't even finish my sentence about them producing wonder kid after wonder kid without us scoring a goal. Big Wilf has given us a very important goal. There's no away goals anymore, but getting a good result away from home is still important. And that's a fantastic start. Wilf has give the keeper the eyes. He sent him the wrong way. We're 1-0 up within a minute. If I could pick a start, that's probably what I would have liked. Van Bruges in goal. Wow, it's gone all the way through. Yari Vasharen, 1-1, 1-0. Terrible defending. It's route one down the middle. It's a team well known for their passing ability. They didn't need it there. They just lumped it and hoped for the best. Terrible defending, though. You can't blame them for literally just putting the ball forward and our back four falling asleep. Shocking defending, but not good. Bangu, lap. Good claim from Maximiano then. Plays the ball out. Rocky Bashiri. Time on the ball. Spins inside. Tommy Doyle. Out to Oriana. First time. Tiber. Oriana. Vignato. Wilf. It's 2-1. 30th goal of the season for Big Wilf. I say Big Wilf. 5'9", isn't he? He's no, not even, is he? Is he smaller than that? It's going to be a game full of goals. You can tell already. 2-1 in the early stages. Lovely interchange from Vignato and Wilf. They have such an understanding. And I cannot say that name. Van Combruge in goal. Got a hand to it. Couldn't stop Wilf from putting it into the back of the net. That's 2 goals from him. And that Vignato-Wilf combination again. They've assisted 2 goals. They've assisted and scored 2 goals together again this game. They are like our Son and Kane in real life. Their combination just seems telepathic at times, and so do theirs in game. And it's 2-2. Sergio Gomez, the now Man City left back, into Michael Flapp, who is also a big lad as well, like their Tybor. It's going to be a goal fest. It's going to be one of them games. Tiber, Oriana, Bobby Doyle. We need to put our foot on the ball, though. Make ourselves in charge of the game. Ideally, get a 2-goal lead is what we're going to. It sounds like what we're going to need to put this game to bed, because they're not going to die, are they? Boria, here on the ball, through to Maria. He's through on goal. Is he going to go all the way? Oh, it's a miss. Just sometimes we just seem to be lacking down those flanks, but we're not conceding many chances in general. But it seems like every chance we do concede is a relatively good one. I mean, that being said, it's half time, 2-2. It's not a terrible scoreline. We'll go into the second half. Then we'll see. We'll try and make some adjustments if need be. Obviously, we've got all our subs to use. Cullen, Lap, Rio, decent player actually. Cullen, Mitrovic intercepts. Monsalve pumps away. Bobar, Ait El Haj, Gomez. He's a decent player. I like Sergio Gomez quite a lot. I think he'll eventually work his way into that first team picture. He's that good for me. Is that an own goal? That's shocking. Wow. I know. To be fair, this is where the match ending lets itself down, because it looks like a complete keeper fault, but they're going to put it down as Mitrovic own goal. But the keeper just walked away from it for me. Wilf nearly puts us back on level terms with the next highlight straight away. Oh, that own goal is shocking. You hate to see things like that. Shiri on the ball now, looking confident going forward. That's why we played him. Good chip into the middle. Wilf's got it. Squares it back. Vignato, 3-3. Oh, exchange roles. Wilf is now providing for Vignato to score 3-3, and this just is an absolute nightmare of a game. I don't know whether to be happy, sad, cry, or laugh. What are we doing here? We're doing okay. It's a decent performance. We've obviously got to bring them home, haven't we? So bring on Calpi. We'll bring on Castillo. Actually, no, Bashir's having a game. Piper's a bit just not in the game at all. Not his fault, just not in the game, really. Hasn't had a chance, hasn't really been involved in highlights as far as I can see. So we'll bring on Thingy. Milinkovic will be my last change as well. That is a good suggestion. 16 years old. Already playing. Must be. Break my shortlist. Writing his name down for later. Nato, Milenkovic, Salave, Vignato. Looking for an option. Tommy Doyle plays that to Bashiri. Can't see anyone. Satalo back to Bashiri. Chips the ball in the middle. Akapo back to the keeper. Van Crombrugge. Ball now. Looking for a big punt as he did in the first half. Got it again, but Satalo's a bit cleverer this time. Managed to track the run, push it back to our keeper, who returns that big punt with one of his own. Lavery. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. What an effort that was. Oh, he picked the ball down from the air. Plunged it over the keeper's head. He's hit the bar. It's looking like 3-3 is going to be the score. It's a good one. I've got to throw in the second leg now, and we've left it on the knife edge. Back to you in 2 seconds. We will finish this tie and see whether we will be progressing. I was pretty happy with that. A couple of the goals we chucked in there. Yeah. Either way. Be back. I'll play the game off camera, Almeria, and to let you know the score. Back for the Adelaide game. Just as something to keep your eye on. I've been looking at this player called Tang Rui. Great name. German. Obviously half Chinese, you could probably guess by the Tang name. But he's I don't know where I'd play him, but he just looks fantastic to me. I generally don't know. Yeah, but either way, on a free transfer, can't sign him yet. He doesn't actually want to talk. He wants to talk to people when the deal gets a bit closer to ending. But it's one I've got my eye on. Obviously, we played a game in between, which I will just show you now. Give me 2 seconds. Scroll down. Yep, beat Almeria. As we probably expectingly should beat them. They give us a better game than the scoreline looks, but we scored all our goals early, kind of killed the game. Tie ball with 2, and I will just show you the pick of the bunch, which was just a minute in, and well worth a show. Wilford also scored the other, but it's Van Persie-esque. If I slow this down quickly. See Badawi picks out ball, tie ball, first time on the volley. 6'6" man, flexes his muscles, gives it one of them, and then slams in. Just fantastic. Good performance. Where does that leave us in the league, you're probably asking? We're third. We're 4 points off second. We're never catching Madrid, so don't worry about that. But we're in a good and healthy spot. Wilf is the best player in the league, like average rating wise and goals wise. He's a solid 9 clear, which is just baffling. Now we've got the big boy game. Just a few of the other results in this, and just in case you're wondering who we might pull out the hat. Oh, that looks a bit evil. Leicester, they absolutely killed PSV 7-1 away after conceding first. A few other results, nothing really sticks out there. Zrinski Mostar getting a very good performance out of Midtjylland there away. But yeah, it's just a lot of hard work, isn't it? But we'll find out. Got to beat Anderlecht first. Don't worry about the rest. We just know we'll get less than that, don't we? They're killing everyone they play. We'll find out. I think we're playing later in the day, so there might actually be a few. There was a few results there. Let's have a look. Ostrovienne took out Sarajevo. Midtjylland took out Mostar in a very competitive game. Guimarães went through over Hajduk Split, and final would beat Konyaspor. It's probably everyone you'd probably expect to go through. I'm hoping we can do our bit now. Sorry, we'll just quick pick the team and go with this. I reckon just Castillo's still settling in, and Bashiri's playing really well, really well. So we'll leave it as it is. I reckon Calpi being called in today as well due to a just really unfitness from Vignato, but definitely a very good understudy to him. And obviously Mia back in from his injury, which is fantastic as well. Someone we need for the hard games like this. Anyway, at home against Anderlecht. It's European nights we've been thinking of, and whether we can confirm our place. Let's find out. Yeah, heads away. Oriana heads down. Shane Lavery playing today as Tybor obviously played in the midweek fixture. Well, which is something I forgot to mention. Sorry. On Salve, good first time ball. Wilf nearly takes it down and nearly gets a shot away, which is fantastic, but not to be. That long ball from Van Crombrugge again, which gave us so much pain in the first game. Barra looks to pull one out. Kadir heads back. That Kadir player, I'm still waiting for the scout report to come back, but I'm definitely looking at it. Wilf, Marco Calpi. He's got time. He's got a bit of space. Can he get a ball in there? Can't, but he's going to get a second bite of the cherry. He spins again. Can he get a ball back stick? Lavery, back heel, 1-0. Get in. What a start. 2 minutes in. Marco Calpi showed great determination to get that ball in the middle there, and it's ended in a goal. Look at the work and the hustle and bustle here. He's pulled the ball back up, beats a man, gets a yard of space for a ball, gets it in there, and Lavery, cool as you like, back heel flick, 1-0. Shane Lavery, the man plucked from League One obscurity, scores against big teams nearly week in, week out. He's not the best player in the world, but he's determined and he's a good squad player to have. And he scored a goal in European knockout football, which is fascinating to me. Like, just the journey he's been on as a player, just in this one save. Shane Lavery, just a little hero for the Island club. Gomez plucks the ball down very well here. Passes back. Lies Coba, our capo. Back to the keeper. Got a missile on him. And he's done it again. Look. Oriana. Plucked down. Lavery. Back to Mitro. Good to the big Serb. Oh, he's running. He's going for it. Plays a lovely ball into Oriana. He squares it back. Oh, nearly. Hit the post. Lovely run from Mitrovic there. That's what you get with a ball-playing defender. But they don't usually go that high up the pitch. But he took his chances there and thought, I'm having a run. Olsen. Itel Haj spreads the play. Maria, who gives a few problems in the first game. Shibangu. What name? Satale picks up the ball well. He's got a bit of space to think about what he can do. He's just running down the wing for them now. He sees Lavery ahead of him. He plays the ball in, but can't get it. Kadir all the way back to the keeper. From Bruges. Cobal, Agapo, back to them. They can't. Anderlecht are finding it hard to build anything really. They're kind of just going in between midfield and defence quite often. It's this bit where they're struggling with the transition. Gomez has found a bit of space here now, giving him a work, and Vlap with a fantastic header. I just speak about them struggling to produce any chances. They produce a very good one and they put it away. Vlap with a very good header there. It's a highlight straight from kickoff, usually good or bad. We'll find out, I suppose. Ibarra, Marco Calpi, Lavery, Wilf. Good tackle. Carpo's got it now. Cobal. Got options ahead of him. Find out what he does. He plays it to Gomez. Back to Cobal. Vlap. Their main man. Quite far back there. Mia, good interception. Rocky Bashiri. Lavery can do it. Lovely interchange. Oh, he's nicked the ball back from a Carpo. Can he get the ball into Wilf? Can't, but Ibarra might be able to. Calpi, blocked. Nearly forced another goal. Very similar to our first one as well. Zatalo. Wow, what a run from the centre back. Ibarra. Yeah. Carlo now. Rocky. Careful, boys. We're playing in a lot of tight spaces here. Mario. Oh, he's made a mess of it. Wilf can pounce, and he will. Of course he will. You do not give him an open net. He will score, and he will punish you. I told you, Anderlecht were struggling. I might have been wrong when we conceded that goal, but they look uncomfortable back there. Mario and has a mix-up with Kadir there and just tries to play it back to him, but forces Bruges into a save, and Wilf has just got a tap in, and it's just a simple goal. You know what, though? I didn't... Genuinely, I thought we would probably beat Anderlecht, but they've given us a much closer game than I thought we would be. I know, like, statistically, they're a huge team. Like, even on European, they're a big team. They've won things. I thought we might be closer, but they're much better than I thought they'd be. So I'm actually prouder of this result than I thought I would be. However, the job isn't done yet. We've still got things to do. Oriana can't put it away. Good chance though. Looking good in the second half already. Let's have a look at our boys. How are we looking? Bring on Dorvalino. Lenkovic as well, I think. Ibor as well for... Oh, Wilf needs a rest. He scored already this game. He just needs a rest. Let's bring on Tybor and Lavery. Sounds like a bit of a dangerous combination. We don't see them very often play together. Usually with... or if we do, Wilf is still playing. Let's give him a chance to shine. Shibangu here. Flap. What a name, honestly. Flap. Olsen. Cobal. Sergio Gomez. Aitel Haj. Shibangu. Off the bar. Mitrovic. Wow. Knocks it down for the keeper. He can clear away, but that's just a very peculiar way to do things. Barra. Away from Olsen. Flap again. Aitel Haj. You know what, though? They're not scared to try and play some football. They even the striker dips in very, very deep to try and win the ball back and help them with build-up of play. Carpo here. As you can see, their centre-backs are on the halfway line, basically. However, this does cause problems when they want to try and break, or when we break, sorry. We've got loads of space to run into, which is dangerous to give us. We're a free-scoring team. And speaking of, Lap has just missed one. And he probably should have scored. Mia's nicked it. Tybor, Calpi. Plays the ball through. I don't know if Lavery's onside, but it's 1-on-1. He's missed anyway. Won't matter about offside or onside now if you're going to put the ball about 10 yards wide. We're coming to the crunch time now. Elias Mertens. Rocky hits away. Good. Dorvalino. Mitrovic. Ball out to Monsalve. Missing his Colombian right-back brother, I'm sure. Mia, Lavery, Lenkovic. Over the top for Tybor. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess from the keeper, but Tybor can't. There's just no angle for him. He's hit the post, but that's probably all that was available to him, honestly. Sharon over a corner. Mitro heads away. Big header, right. Olsen. He's going to whack it back in. Sharon. Pumps it back in for Olsen. Cobal. Olsen. On Salve, good interception. Needed it to be as well. Ibarra. Lavery. Flicks back for Milinkovic. Little turn of the head. I like that. On Salve. Lavery. Lenkovic. Lovely ball. Albi can't get there though, but it's fantastic football. I will just give him a praise as well. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Mitro plucks the ball down very well. Milenkovic, great ball. Tybor, can he seal this game? He does. The big colossus himself. Titan Tybor scores 15th goal of the season. It's his first season in professional football, and he's got a knockout goal in European football, which is fantastic. What a ball it was from Milenkovic as well. Spotted that run, saw the big man, played it on a sixpence for him, right in front of him. Just give Tybor a very easy finish in front of him. Well, no finish is easy, is it? I love that Anderlecht to bring on 15 and 16-year-olds against us and still being pretty competitive. That's what scares me about their youth system. It's ridiculous. Ibarra, Calpi, Ibarra. Oh, I thought a rare goal scorer. If we ever see one from Ibarra, we know it's been a good game. He doesn't score any goals. Mitro heads down. Olsen takes your head out, the 15-year-old. Mertens, who's another youngster. Chipangu. Mario's got a bit of space now. We have to be careful. Lap or just over the bar. But I think this is job done now. We've got a 2-goal lead on aggregate. We are at home. Still, they look still roughly in the game, but we should be more professional now. We've got a more experienced team. And that's hard for us. We've got a very young team, but you can just tell Tiber couldn't wrap it up, put the cherry on the cake. But shouldn't matter. We'll probably tick through now. And yep, here we go. This is basically it. There's a highlight right at the end. Mia's over it. From Bruges can grab it. There's only 50 seconds left of the game. It looks like we'll be heading into the next round. Very exciting. Zalave, Lino, Mitro, Lenkovic again. Got a long range of passing. Albi. Yeah. Running the show now. Lenkovic. Good ball into Ibarra. Can he score? No, he can't. We just spoke about it earlier. If there's a goal from him, it's been a good game. Sadly, he can't put it away. Luis Mia over it now. Lavery headed away. That's all she wrote. Time's up. And that's it. We're through. Deservedly as well. We had a lot better in that second leg. Could have scored a lot more as well. Did well. I'm happy with that. We have Austria Vienna. I like that. I fancy us against them, I must say. So, the quarter-final of the Conference League. Can we go further? I think we can. Gramares and Partizan. Us versus Austria Vienna. Leicester, Midtjylland, Braga, Feyenoord. Hard, but I think we can beat Austria. I'm pretty confident of that. I'll probably join you back for the Austria Vienna Real Madrid game. That'll be the second leg of Austria Vienna and Real Madrid at home, which is a great game. So that'll probably be our next episode. Thank you for joining me for this one. I know it's been a slightly longer one. I just want to say thank you for your continued support. I mean, every episode I'm uploading now, and this might seem like a small milestone, is getting a fair amount of views, like above 30, which is mad for me. I started like 7 months ago after like a 10-year absence and getting like 2-3 views. Like every view means so much to me. I like the comments obviously are great when I get them as well, but no, I really am grateful and I'm appreciative. So I just want to thank you. I love sharing my save with you as well, and it's always good for me to come back as well and enjoy these one day, and I'm sure I will. And yeah, I'll join you back for the quarterfinal, second leg, and Real Madrid. My name is Frank. You've been watching To Be Frank. This is the Ibiza Save, up the Ibiza, and I'll join you for the next episode. See you.